Hi, my name is Nisarga, and in this session I would like to show you some MER work on thoracic inlet. For breath, it's a very important area. I'm noticing often people breathe somewhat diaphragmatically, breath reaches to the middle part of the thorax, but there is a lot of inhibition in the shoulder girdle and in the upper chest. And when we do not breathe deeply into the top of the lungs, we limit our breath. So very often the problem lies in shoulder girdle tension. It lies into pectoralis major, pectoralis minor, connecting to the 𝗊𝗄𝗏 process here of the scapula, and very often is interrupted due to the tension on the neck, sternocleidomastoid muscles, 𝗬𝗏 muscles, because those structures connect to the first and second rib. They are lifting our thorax from the top. So in today's session, we will work a little bit on the shoulders and the neck, trapezius, 𝗬𝗏, and sternocleidomastoid to open up possibility for upper breath into the lungs. Let's take a look some body work with Johannes. So I like to be seated in this position. My posture is straight, aligned. I try to avoid hunching to have better alignment, better grounding. And first of all, I want to see the breath pattern. So I ask Johannes for a few deeper breaths. And I want to understand where breath can be interrupted, where it's flowing freely. And you can notice with Johannes taking deeper breath, another deeper breath. Notice first comes belly. Then there's like a wave going into the upper chest. Now, fully connected breath creates that three-dimensional opening simultaneously between those structures. So that wavy response indicates that there is somewhat tension around here or here to create that wave. So let's take a look first into just few strokes starting from the neck. So I'm hooking the side of the neck, going deeply under the trapezius, and with the curved fingers, just hooking that area. I'm on the side of the spine, going all the way to the occiput, stretching, lifting, and deep breath. You can see some veins. There is a brachial plexus and vagus nerves coming on the side. With the next stroke, we're going to turn the neck to the side. And I want to find the mastoid process, that area behind the ear. And this is sternocleidomastoid muscles that attach to the sternum and the clavicle. So Johannes, if you can lift your head for a moment, give me resistance, that's the muscle. You see that cable-like strong muscle, and relax. And so firstly, I am going through the SCM. My idea is to stretching. I don't go this way because of the brachial plexus and the veins. It's more about lengthening that side of the neck. Lengthening all the way into the pectoralis major, into the shoulder. You see the skin is shining, taking a few deep breaths into the side of the neck. It is really powerful in lengthening vagus nerve, brachial plexus, so better flow of the nerve impulses, sensory motors coming from the body back into brainstem. And then going with my fingers around the occiput. That's another powerful spot. Sub-occipital muscles. I go deep and slow. It will tremendously impact thoracic inlet. I might use my thumb also and shorter strokes deeper into the mastoid. If there's any sound or expression or movement, Johannes, you can feel free. Now this is good position to sink into the trapezius. So you see that thicker muscle here. Cough it out. That's the part. Trapezius. I can use my knuckles and just stroke it down. And I don't look for pain, I look for discomfort, that kind of feeling that something is deep and that gives a good sense of release. Expression of the face, the hands. The moment of the gap to see how tissue what are you sensing, what are you feeling, Johannes? Bringing awareness inwards. Now we're getting more into parasympathetic self-regulation for a moment. Everything slows down, so we have access to feelings, sensations. Maybe a little bit of stretch. Water, rocking like a water, gentle way. And from here, this line, you see now this line is open. I want to continue a little bit in pectoralis major, core-coid process, and a little bit into the deltoid, into the bicep, because you see this line now is start kind of showing me the way. Now this is really nicely open, so let's see what's happening here. If we continue into the pectoralis major, opening breath, thoracic inlet, opening breath into the upper parts. We can flow here. Breath. What are you feeling right now? Emotions? Giving this space for the soul. Start opening the breath, sadness can come because because the grief lives in the lungs. We often encounter sadness, grief from the past. Then moving towards deltoid. The idea is about melting. Working on the thoracic inlet. Hope you enjoyed it.